Well, this is the old shock. Like I said, I can't remember. And you know what? I'm not lying when I think those are the original shocks, because they still have the Peterbilt on them. I'm pretty sure those are the original shocks that were on this truck. All right, good morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning. It's Sunday. I didn't do much yesterday. We went to Tucson with Teresa. I did stop over by Peterbilt and I bought some new shocks. I figured since I have everything off of here, I tell you honestly, I cannot remember the last time I replaced these shocks. So I did have some struggles trying to get the bolt off of the top up there. So I'm going to play with that a little bit. I've already loosened the ones on the bottom. I'll do them by hand with the wrench. But this is what we got. Today's video is sponsored by Dorsey Trailer. If you want to check out any information about Dorsey Trailer, there's a link down in the description. So I've been playing with this morning, and this is how I was doing it. Let's see if it works. I got the other one off already. So with all the paint and the crud, I was having problems getting it on and off. But if I just work it back up and down, I found that eventually it'll pop off. There we go. So now I know you can take a wrench and put on the top of that, but there's so much paint and crud on there, I couldn't get it to hold on there properly. And I had the grinder out. I don't know if you guys can see the grinder over there. My other plan was to grind them off, but I didn't want to ruin these because the new shocks don't come with these little tabs right there, so I didn't want to ruin those. All right. Okay, so I got all 4 bolts off of the shocks. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to crawl into there and take these off, and that's nothing too exciting. It's just going to take a wrench, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I got these back shocks off the back axle. Just took a little bit of elbow grease. I'm gonna try to, I don't know if you guys see that, I'm gonna try to clean those up a little bit of buildup on there. Well, this is the old shock. Like I said, I can't remember. And you know what, I'm not lying when I think those are the original shocks, because they still have the Peterbilt on them. I'm pretty sure those are the original shocks that were on this truck. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna clean up that little shaft, and then we'll put the other ones on. All right, I got you guys set up so you can see what's going on, hopefully. So here's the new shock, and like I said, I'm pretty sure that those shocks were the original shocks on the truck. So put that on right there. And I'll take this. There. Alright, now a washer. Top one, hang on a second. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. And a nut. We'll put little anti-seize on here, so maybe it won't be as hard the next time. Let's do this. I learn a lot of things the hard way when I'm doing stuff. I have no training or anything, but I do learn stuff the hard way, so sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 times to get it done. But the one thing about it is, once I've done, I've learned. Alright, I got the bottom started down there. So we'll go ahead and put the top on. Make sure I do this right. Hang on, I'm missing some parts. Hang on a second. I forgot this part right here. I gotta get that off of there. Alright, so we got that part, and that will go like so, like that, and we'll take a couple of these, put them like, turn this way so you guys can see. Go. Put those in there like that. Those over there. These go over there. Alright, let me make sure that this is the right size. Alright. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready now. Why do I have extra parts? Well, these are the old ones. They're I thought these were the new ones. Like I said, I'm pretty sure those are the original shock absorbers on this truck. I have run Centermatic balancers on this truck since I bought it brand new. And I do believe they are lifesavers. The last set of drive tires that I had on here, I got 350,000 miles out of them. So I do believe in those Centermatics. Oh. Uh-oh, let's see if I did this wrong. I might have had to leave that loose. Bushing centered in the hole there. That one's centered in the hole. Make sure I didn't move it. There we go. And this goes like that. And that goes like that. Everything feels lined up under there. Looks good. Alrighty. Give it some juice. looks good. All right, let me finish up this one right here. Tighten up the bottoms a little, snug them up, and then we'll move up to the front. Hang on, I forgot to do one thing. I wanted to put some anti-seize on there. Let me do that real quick. Oh. Don't need a whole lot, don't want to make a mess. Just enough to get around the threads. Stuff's nasty. There we go. There we go. Now we can tighten it back down. That looks good right there. All right, now to move on to the next one. All right, we got all the shocks on. We got the shocks on the rear done. These were a little more, took a little bit more crawling up under there, but everything looks good under there. And then we got the front shocks on. Everything looks good under here. They came out good. These are easy. There's just 2 bolts for these. Not too much to them. Now these have been replaced several times. I know. And they're actually, the ones I took off weren't that bad. That's the one I took off right there. So, break time, clean up my mess, break time. Next thing we're going to work on today is putting these side rails on right here, and then getting that light piece and putting that light piece on the back there. So those are my projects for today, so we'll see how far we get. All right, it's the end of the day. I got quite a bit done. This is the bracket for the lights, and these are the things for the back of it. I got to go get some different screws for these holes right here. These this thing sits like this, and then these sit in the back of it like that. So I got to get some screws for those holes there. So I'll do that tomorrow, or might go down to Tractor Supply this evening before they close. We got front shocks put on. We got the rear shocks put on. I got the brackets for the 5th wheel put on. So I got quite a bit done for today. Shocks come out pretty good. So I'm gonna get some spray paint and paint those black for the bolts black. Got these little brackets. These are just like little bumpers, so if the suspension bottoms out, it doesn't hit the frame. I got those put on. There's the little metal brackets there. And those little metal brackets mount right back here. Oh, that mess right there, that's the oil. One of those shocks fell apart. I am still, the sun might be in back. I'm still think those are the original shocks that were on the truck. Let me grab one real quick. Let's see, I threw them in here. Oh. See, it fell apart. That's the one that fell apart and makes a mess. Hang on a second. I already took a shower, I'm all clean. Oh. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find this one. So I don't know if it'll show up, but it says Peterbilt on it right there. So that, I'm pretty sure those are the original shocks, because I don't remember replacing those shocks. But I run those Cinematics. I was telling you guys that earlier. Let me go show you. Let's go look at the old truck, or the new old truck, however you want to look at it. All right, here's the, how we call it, the new old truck. But I have run Cinematics. I run Cinematics on all of my axles. So So if you look down in there, that's the centermatic right there, and they're mounted on every axle, and that is supposedly equal to balancing all the tires. I have another set for the 22.5s to go on my Dorsey trailer. That's on my list of things to do too. And in the process, that one rim that I had to flip around, when I pull that off to mount those balancers, I'll polish that rim up. But I run those balancers on my axles, steer axles, and when I do my steer tires, I get my steer tires balanced with the centermatics. So I have them both balanced, and they hold up pretty good. But those centermatics, they stop a lot of the vibration in the back here, and I think that's one reason why those shocks lasted as long as they did. So that's my theory. I don't know if it's right or not, but that's my theory. All right, that's it for today. Today's Sunday, so we'll hit it again tomorrow and see how we make out.